Hello, Fiat Clase with the GISSB. This is Felipe Angeles, one of the black belts with Evolve Training Center in South San Francisco. Today we're going to go over some self-defense techniques. Now, this really comes from a point where you're at your lowest, right? Let's say you're in a position where you were probably blindsided, right? So you're walking around, maybe in a bad neighborhood, wherever it may be, you get blindsided, you suddenly collapse and you're on the ground, right? I'm collapsed and I'm on the ground, okay? The point and the objective is to be on the same level as them, to get back to our feet so that we can continue to be safe, okay? So the first thing that we gotta do is we're gonna go into this position right here. I have my right hip on the ground, right hand on the ground for stability, my hand is up to protect myself, my knee and my elbow is connected, okay? I'm gonna scoot back a little bit. So I'm gonna go scoot back one, and I'm gonna scoot back two. The reason why I'm scooting back is because I wanna be able to control the distance between me and my opponent. My opponent is approaching me, he just struck me, I'm on the ground, and I wanna be able to create some space, all right? So I'm on the ground, boom, I come up to my elbow, come up to my hand, have my hands up to protect myself, okay? I scoot back once, I scoot back twice. From here, I'm on my left hand, and I'm on my left foot and my right hand, my hips go up into the air. From here, I'm gonna use my right leg to hit their knee, and then I'm gonna open up my hip. All right, from here I hit their knee, I bring in my knee to create this angular momentum, and I get my hip out. Boom. My hip comes out, now I'm ready to attack. Defend myself or run away, whatever it may be. If there's too many attackers, at the end of the day, we gotta be smart and we have to do what's best for us, and maybe we can't fight. Maybe we gotta run away, and that's okay. At the end of the day, we're safe. Okay, so back to the ground. I was just struck, boom, I'm on the ground. Keep my hands up to protect myself. Come up with my elbow. Now I'm on my hand. My elbow and my knee is connected. I scoot. 1, 2. If you need to scoot more to create more space, you can. It's not a problem, okay? Scoot as many times as you want. From here, I get my hips up, so I'm on my right hand and my left leg. I kick the knee of the approaching striker, all right, to buckle their knee and create some space. From here, I bring in my knee, open up my hip, and now I come up to my stance. Okay, so in a second we're going to pause this video and you guys will be able to practice this on your own. I want you guys to break up this practice into 2 different sections, okay? So the first section is going to be we're on the ground. All right, I get over to my hip, I'm on my elbow, now on my hand, my left elbow and my left knee are connected, and I'm going to scoot. So we're going to go scoot, scoot, okay? And then you guys are going to do it again, just to get used to scooting. Scoot, scoot. There we go. And then we're going to go again. Scoot, scoot. So feel free to do it as many times as you want. I've done this over 1 million times throughout my lifetime. It's very important to be able to create space. From there, for the next session, we're going to start from right here. You'll go scoot, scoot. We're going to get our hips up. Buckle the knee. I'm going to bring in my knee. Open up my hip. And then now I'm squared with the opponent. And from here, we can decide what we want to do. All right, so let's pause the video right now. You guys practice it a little bit. And then from there, we'll move on to the next technique. All right, thank you. All right, guys, welcome back. I'm going to show you guys how this is going to work kind of in live action. All right, and then we're going to move on to the next technique. Okay, so I'm right here. You get struck, right? So, boom, my opponent struck me. I'm on the ground. Right here, I have my hands up. I scoot, I scoot. My opponent comes towards me. I buckle the knee, right? From here, I'm up and I'm ready to go. Now with the next move, your opponent is going to come towards you. So as your opponent comes towards you, sometimes the jab is to kind of know your distance. So I'm going to lead with my jab. Your opponent is going to put their hands up. They're going to think that we're getting into a boxing match now, right? Because of this, it leads them susceptible to a shot to the body, right? So I can take a double leg. So from here, my opponent decides, hey, they want to keep coming, right? That's fine. So come towards me. I go for a jab. From here, I lower my level, and then my knee is going to go in between my opponent's legs, and I'm going to follow with my right leg up. So I'm going to shoot in. Boom. This leg comes up, my head is popped, and then now I change directions. So at first, I was going straight through my opponent. From here, I'm gonna cut the corner and I'm gonna go to my left, all right? Almost at a 45-degree angle. I'm gonna grab the back of her hamstrings, almost behind her knee. I'm gonna lift this right leg, and I'm just gonna lift the right leg and start spinning. And as I do that, I'm gonna chop this leg, and I'm gonna follow with my head. So my head and the left part of my ear is just gonna follow alongside her ribs. So I'm gonna come up, boom, 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 boom. And she comes to the ground. We just took our opponent down, and then now they're uncomfortable, okay? So one more time. Boom, we got struck. I'm on the ground. We gotta stay protected, right? So I have my knee and my elbow connected. I'm protecting my face. I scoop back to create space. 1, 2, she comes forward, bam! From here, I bring my knee in, open up. Now I'm ready to go. If I need to run, I can run, no problem. But she decides to come forward. I come up with a jab. She blocks, that's okay. I'm gonna lower my base. And then from here, this knee is gonna hit the ground. I'm suddenly closer. My right leg follows. And I'm gonna grab the back of her hamstrings behind her knee. From here, I'm gonna have my head really stuck to her ribs. I'm gonna lift up this right leg, and I'm just gonna start spinning. And I'm gonna chop this bottom leg. So I'm gonna go boom, boom. And I'm right here on top. Okay? So without your opponent, I'm gonna show you guys the double leg, okay? So from here, I'm squared. Go jab, I get low. As I get low, my knee drops, and I bring this up. I grab onto the back of the legs, and I'm gonna lift this right leg up, and I'm gonna chop that other leg, okay? So from here, I'm gonna start spinning. I'm gonna come up, spin, 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 boom, and we're on top. Okay, so again, the movement is, I get low, the knee goes down, right leg follows, grab the back of the leg. It's gonna be easier just to pick up one leg and chop the other and start spinning towards their back. If you guys are strong enough, you guys can pick them up, or you guys can even blast through. So if you guys really wanna use that momentum, you guys can. It's really a matter of where you want your head positioning, right? Usually you can have it to the right side alongside their ribs. If you wanna blast through them, you can put your forehead right in the middle of their chest. Probably not the best type of a first shot to learn, but if you guys wanted to, you guys could just boom, blast right through them. But it's probably better, change levels, boom, follow, grab in tight, lead with your head, lift up the leg, chop, and start spinning as you get up. Now you're on top of your opponent. Let's have you guys try this out. Yeah, it's not easy. It takes a lot of practice. But I think that a couple of these details are really going to help you guys out and give you guys a little bit more confidence when it comes to situations like this. We're not invincible, so we have to be smart. So if there's a lot of opponents, at the end of the day, we might just want to get away. All right? Thank you guys from Evolve Training Center. This is Felipe A. Happy to help. You guys have a wonderful day. Cheers.
Tschüss. Ich vermisse euch.